Our story today is about Uncle Odie and Aunt Bella. Uncle Odie lived with his wife, and they loved each other very much. They were simple people, but one day Bella fell ill and became bedridden. Odie owned nothing but his house and a small farm with one cow. He also grew some flowers and medicinal mushrooms, which were very rare. Odie cared for them very much until they succeeded, and he did indeed grow them. However, he never used them and continued to care for and keep them. One day, his wife Bella's condition worsened, so Odie went to check the refrigerator, hoping to find some medicine or painkiller to give her. He opened the refrigerator and found it completely empty, without even a little food. He was very saddened by how things had turned out and by the condition of his beloved Bella.
How are you today, my beautiful darling? I can't bear to see you lying like this on the bed.
I'm fine, my dear, but my pain won't stop, and I miss you too, and our hours sitting in our farm watching the birds nest and the flowers bloom.
Odie went to the cow and thought about selling it, but who would buy the cow? Would it even be sold, and would the price be enough to treat his wife?
This cow has been our only source of income all these years, and we live now thanks to her and her milk. If I sell her, how will we eat? Will the money even be enough to treat my beloved Bella?
And then, suddenly, Odie remembered that he had another thing to keep, the medicinal mushrooms he had been preserving and caring for. He never expected he would need them. These mushrooms were very precious and useful, with many applications, and were like a treasure to him. But would he find anyone who would believe him and agree to buy them from him?
I will try to convince someone to buy these mushrooms from me. I will go to the mushroom farm. Perhaps I will find a buyer. I truly hope I succeed and help my wife recover. If I succeed in selling them, I will bring the money for your treatment, and we will also keep our only source of income, our cow Sakura, my dear Bella. I've finally arrived. I hope this mushroom will serve the purpose. I have truly worked hard planting it and taking care of it until it matured and became useful and beneficial. Hello sir. I was told that you are in charge here. Your mushroom farm is very beautiful and wonderful, containing many different types of mushrooms, and it is famous for this. That is why I came here. Sir, I also own a small farm, and I planted a type of medicinal mushroom that is used to treat many diseases. I cared for it until it matured and was ready, and I brought it here in this box to sell to you so that you can add it to your select and distinguished collection of mushrooms. It is a very rare type, and I hope you will buy it from me. Sir, I would not sell it, but I am in dire need of money.
Who told you we buy mushrooms here? We only grow them, and our farm is just a picnic spot, not a pharmacy selling medicinal mushrooms. I don't know your circumstances or who gave you this idea, but it's none of my business. Besides, who can guarantee your mushrooms are truly medicinal and not poisonous? Are you telling the truth or lying? What guarantee do you have? What if they're harmful? Will you take responsibility? I could lose my job because of you. I appreciate your effort, but I'll tell you frankly, you won't find what you're looking for here. So go and look elsewhere. I cannot help you, sir.
He left the place heartbroken, dragging the disappointment of failing to sell that mushroom. The one who had told him about the mushroom's benefits, and that it was medicinal, was an old man, a longtime friend of Odie and a highly skilled doctor. He was the only one who knew its secret. He had told Odie about it, and he has since passed away. But Odie didn't know how to use it for treatment. He hadn't studied medicine and had no experience in it, so he didn't use it. That night, he kept thinking about his wife's deteriorating condition, and he went back to selling the cow. All that mattered to him was treating his wife, the love of his life. That morning he went to his cow, intending to sell it.
I have no other choice. I must treat you, Bella. I truly miss her beautiful voice singing in the house and her laughter that used to fill this place. She is the jewel of my life and the light of my path, and I will never forget our good old days in our youth. My beloved Bella was more beautiful than the moon, and I am not ready to lose her. My life without her is worthless.
And on that evening, someone knocked on Odie's door. When he went to open it, he found a man of splendid appearance and striking presence.
Yes, who are you, and what do you want, sir? This is the first time I've seen you. Yes, sir, you're right. This is the first time you've seen me. Let me introduce myself. I'm Drive, Gene, and I was at that mushroom farm yesterday. I overheard you offering to sell your medicinal mushrooms to that worker, so I asked for your address and name to find you, Mr. Howdy. That's when I realized you've been a friend of my father's for a long time. From the moment I heard you speak, I had my doubts, but I was certain it was you after learning your name. I know very well that my father only gives his professional secrets and the secret of that miraculous mushroom to someone who deserves such respect and trust. When I found you, I felt as if I'd stumbled upon a treasure and relived the memory of my deceased father. I've been searching for you all these years. My father told me one day that that mushroom is like magic and cures many incurable diseases, and that it's difficult to cultivate successfully, but you succeeded. That in itself is a great achievement, uncle. I desperately need it to treat my wife and son, and I'll pay you whatever you want. I'm also ready to treat your wife at my own expense. I apologize, sir, if I've intruded on your privacy, but I know everything. What's your news when I kept asking and searching for you? Thank you. You were like my savior, in the darkest and most difficult days of my life.
Bella was finally cured, purely by chance, through great love and tireless effort. Ali saved his wife and the love of his life, Bella, and she recovered completely and was in the best of health. With the money they spent on mushrooms, they bought many cows instead of just one, and their lives and farm flourished once more. Mushrooms and a deep friendship saved everyone's lives. That was our story for today, and that's how it began and how it ended. See you in a new video.